There's a special kind of pride that you feel deep down inside, a strength that seems to thrive in Lima, Allen County.
The American way of life, to get in gear and do what's right.
An unbreakable forthright link called Real American Strength, Lima, Allen County. Real American Strength.
Keeping you up to date with what's happening in your community. Community Focus on GTV2. Thanks for joining us today on Community Focus. I'm Ann Decker. If you need any help paying your heating bills this winter, this is the lady you need to speak with, Marva Cowan. She's with the Lima Allen Council on Community Affairs. We're talking HEAP, we're talking winter crisis, and you can help the folks out.
Yes, we can. Thanks for having me, Ann. We are in month 2 of the Winter Crisis Program, which actually we switched the method in which we schedule appointments, and it has actually been working better for customers. We don't have customers in long lines outside. They do need to call an IVR system.
Which is?
The 800 number is 1-855-286-7559. Option 2, put in your account number, and that will get you an extension until you get in and see us. So we're really excited about this IVR system because we were listening to our customers, and that was one of the biggest things that they had concerns about. I can never get through on the phone lines. Well, guess what? You can get through on our phone lines now in the morning. So anybody that needs to schedule an appointment absolutely must call the 800 number to make an appointment. We really don't have exceptions, but we do. We often say if we have little old ladies and little old men calling us up, we're going to get them in, because we do know that sometimes it's a little harder for senior citizens to manipulate through the system. So those are the only exceptions that we will make if we have seniors that are trying to get in, and we'll get them in. One of the other things, Ann, that I wanted to talk about so that everybody in the community would know is the state of Ohio implements what's called the HEAP program. And not the winter crisis, which is what we do when we pay when you're in emergency status. Any person can call our agency, request this application, mail it into Columbus, and be eligible for a credit on their primary winter heating source. That could be natural gas. It could be electric for folks who are totally electric. It could be wood. It could be propane. It could be fuel oil. It could be a non-regulated utility. So this really is a nice benefit, because if you're disabled or you have veteran statuses, you can get a higher benefit. So we encourage everybody, call us up at LACA, and we'll get this out to you.
Good deal. No lines, no waiting, just send it in and off you go.
Exactly. In the state, the only communication that you have is with the state of Ohio. As long as you're sending everything in that they request, they'll send you a letter to let you know how much your benefit is.
Good deal.
And they'll apply it right to your account, or if you have a bulk provider, and sometimes if they don't exactly know who that provider is, they actually will send what's called a warrant or a check to the customer, and then they pay themselves directly to that provider.
Okay. Let's talk about the Winter Crisis Program.
Yes.
What exactly can you do for people?
Under the Winter Crisis Program, we can A, get folks new services. We can B, help folks to maintain services because they have disconnects. Or we can C, get folks turned back on. And so at the onset of the program, we decided to do it a little different this year, in that with the IVR system, we started scheduling appointments in October, so there wouldn't be long lines. And so we were able to very expeditiously get folks turned back on, and we still are. We're busy every day.
Well, and we haven't even seen the worst of it yet. It's been a fairly mild winter so far.
It has, and so we're waiting for the big impact. The good thing is that we've waited on a great number of customers, and I don't have the numbers for you. Next time I come, I'll bring you some numbers just so you can see the impact the program is having on the community. But we don't know what type of winter we'll have. The harsher the winter, the more customers who come in and apply for services. And rightly so. If you're eligible, there isn't any reason for you not to get your benefit.
And who is eligible?
The eligibility criteria for the winter crisis and HEAP is 200%. So what we ask customers to do is call us up to see if they meet the eligibility requirements. And the reason I say that, because LACA has over 14 different programs, and many of them have different income guidelines. And so it's better for the customer to call us up, and then we'll tell them if they're eligible. But one of the things that we've been trying to do is do wraparound services, so that anything the customer is eligible for, if we can offer it up, we want to offer it up so the customer is more self-sufficient. Right now we have what's called the HSP program, which is Housing Stability Program, and it's homeless prevention and rapid rehousing program. So individuals who come to us because they are imminently at risk or are already homeless, we will provide rental assistance, but we also help them with utilities and anything else that we have available.
Well, and even to take that a step further, you've got a first-time home buyer program, you've got financial assistance.
Exactly.
You've got all kinds of stuff that can help people.
We are, and one of the things that I heard at a state meeting Friday was that Ohio really truly is ahead of the game as opposed to some of the other states with the accountability issues and being leaders among the states and what it is that we do. And we can be proud of that because as a community, we work very hard together to coordinate services so that customers get their needs met.
Good deal. We also want to talk about your handy-dandy calendars, the Ohio
Yes.
Energy Saver calendar.
Yes. This is the first time for a couple of years that we've been able to provide those. They come directly from the state, and every month it talks about a way to save or conserve energy. And people love calendars.
Sure.
And so we just have them sitting out, and we give them to anybody that would like a calendar. And it is our goal to provide any information to every customer to help them to maintain and be self-sufficient.
All right. Marva, give us the phone number again if people need to apply for winter crisis.
Again, the number's 1-855-286-7559, option 2.
And if they just have questions about eligibility, they can still contact you, correct?
They can, and our main number is 419-227-2586.
All right. Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Marva Cowan from LACA. When we come back, we'll give you some holiday safety tips right after this on GTV2.
The Allen County Chiefs of Police Association wants to keep you from becoming a victim of crime over the holiday season. We encourage you to secure your home when you are away by locking all doors and windows and turn on some lights.
Draw the curtains and avoid placing gifts under the tree where they are visible from the outside. Don't put packaging from high-dollar items such as TVs or computers by the trash can where it can be easily recognized.
Tear up the boxes and put the pieces in trash bags. Finally, drive safe and sober and have a wonderful, blessed holiday season.
Help keep the youth of Lima safe by donating to Lima Safety City today. Hello, I'm Chuck Eichelberger from the Lima Noon Optimist Club. Safety City is a very important part of the Lima community. The Optimist Club is renovating Safety City and it needs your help. Donations can be made by going to the website limasafetycity.org. You can also send a donation to Lima Noon Optimist Club, P.O. Box 428, Lima, Ohio 45802. Help keep the youth of Lima safe by donating to Safety City today.
Reduce, recycle, reuse. Allied Waste Services in the City of Lima encourage you to live green by recycling all that you can. Recycling promotes green living by reducing the amount of waste materials buried in landfills. This saves money, natural resources, and energy. Keep our environment healthy and start recycling today. Allied Waste Services is committed to a clean environment. Contact us today for your recycling needs. Visit our website, republicservicesohio.com, to learn more about recycling today.
Crime Stoppers is still active in the Allen, Putnam, and Van Wert counties. Our goal is to assist area law enforcement officers to identify and locate individuals who have committed crimes. If you have any information about anyone who is responsible for committing crimes, please call Crime Stoppers at area code 419-229-STOP.
Crime Stoppers! Crime Stoppers! Make the call and pay it's Crime Stoppers!
Welcome back to Community Focus. I'm Ann Decker. 'Tis the season for joy and lots of presents. And if you want to be safe this season, especially while you're shopping, here's some holiday safety tips. This is Cassandra Barrows. She is with the Lima Police Department. And what do you want us to keep in mind when we're out at the mall this year?
Definitely be aware of your surroundings. That's the most important, especially when you go to park your vehicle. Make sure that you're in a well-lit area. We encourage you to not park next to vans that are like cargo vans or things like that, close to the door if you can. And if you feel uncomfortable, you can always ask someone from the store to walk you out to your vehicle.
And they really will if you ask.
Absolutely.
What about how should you be handling your money, your credit cards, your purse, your wallet when you're in the stores?
It's important to keep them close to your body. Don't just put them in the cart. A lot of times people will put it in the cart, they'll reach down to the lowest shelf to get an item, and somebody will just walk off with their pocketbook. So we discourage you from putting it in the cart itself. Keep it close to your body. Only take what you absolutely have to have with you. Don't take every single credit card if you're only going to use one. Don't load up on a bunch of cash if you don't intend to use it. You just want to be safe by protecting yourself and not taking too many things with you that you don't need.
Once you get all your presents in your arms, you're heading back to the car. Keep your keys in your hands at all times?
Absolutely. You want to have your keys ready. One thing that we found, though, a lot of times, and I'm guilty as well, put the pocketbook on top of the car.
It's so handy.
It is handy, but unfortunately we oftentimes will forget it, and then it lands on the parking lot. Somebody walks by, picks it up, and there you go. Also, you don't want to be overloaded with your packages. If you go to one store and you found that you've hit a great sale and selected several items, take those out to the trunk before shopping in additional stores. That way you don't have too much in your hands.
Definitely the trunk and not the back seat?
Definitely the trunk. We don't want anything visible from inside the vehicle. We shop at the stores. A lot of times criminals are shopping in the parking lot. So we want to do what we can to be vigilant in protecting our property.
A lot of us are shopping online these days. Do you have any advice for online shoppers?
Absolutely. First thing I would recommend is that you get a disposable credit card, one that is not linked to any of your bank accounts. And also, when you go on those sites, make sure they're secure. And they'll have in the URL line HTTPS. The S is for secure. Sometimes you'll see the padlock at the bottom of the screen. Those are very important, and that means that no one else is getting that information.
Can we generally trust the bigger sites, the Amazons or the Walmarts or something like that?
Typically you can. It's important, though, to make sure that you write down all the serial numbers, keep track of all of your receipts, everything that you can get from the company will help to protect you.
Of course, those are shipped to you, and the mailman or the UPS driver just kind of leaves them at your doorstep. Do we need to take security precautions about that? Are there people going door to door looking for stuff?
Absolutely. Criminals look for opportunities. So If we do have packages left on our doorstep, we may not have those packages when we get home. So what we recommend is that you have a neighbor or someone close by that can be there when the delivery is made. A lot of times you can get them to call you before they deliver. My other recommendation is that you send it directly to the Lima Post Office and put it on hold. The address there is 350 West High Street, and their number is 419-227-7777, and just have on there hold for pickup.
Well,
They
that's
will
great.
do that.
I didn't realize they did that.
Yes.
That's a nice service.
Absolutely.
In terms of safety at home, you know, we've got all the presents sitting under the tree, and quite often they're visible from the windows. Is that a security problem as well?
Yes, it is. Unfortunately, people will go shopping in our windows, so it's important to utilize our blinds and curtains at night. Also, I would not recommend storing gifts in the trunk of your vehicle at your home. A lot of times criminals will go punch the trunk button and they'll take all the gifts. So that's very important. You know, one thing that we can do to help protect ourselves, when we buy those high-end items, whether it be an iPad or a television, if you write down those serial numbers before you wrap the package, that way, if your items are stolen and you do need to report them stolen, we'll have the necessary information to put out the call for
Good idea.
Those items.
What do we do about all the boxes? You know, if you're getting a great big TV, you've got this box to dispose of, and suddenly the whole neighborhood knows what you got for Christmas.
Yes, we recommend that you rip those up into pieces and put them in a garbage bag or utilize a dumpster.
Okay, and there's always recycling too.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Should you be answering the door with caution this time of year?
Yes, absolutely. Some people will try to take advantage of the season and people's charitable hearts, and they may come up with a charity that does not exist and go door to door. Sometimes they're shopping to see what you have by going door to door. The other night I had a young man knocking on my door, asked for somebody that doesn't even live there, and I was suspicious.
That's a little creepy.
Yeah, suspicious, you know, are you, trying to see what I have here? It's important to keep that screen door locked. That way you have some barrier between you and the person outside. Not everyone is a bad person, but we need to be vigilant.
Well, and if you do get an odd caller like that, can you call law enforcement? Will they come out generally and take a look around or, patrol by and make sure everything's okay?
Yes, they will. Just call it in to the Lima Police Department, and they will send an officer out to scope the area to see if someone is going door to door.
A lot of us are taking little vacations, going out of town for a couple days, visiting our friends and relatives. What precautions should we be taking while we're gone?
There's several things. First, do not put it on your social network that you're going out of town. That's the first thing. You want to keep that information until when you get back, and you can share your information then. But we recommend that you do not put it on Facebook, MySpace, any of those things. And also, you want to call the post office and have your mail stopped. Have them hold your mail until you get back. People will drive around the neighborhoods, and if they see mail piling up, they may think that's an opportunity to break in.
Or newspapers, for that matter.
Newspapers.
Lima News will hold it as well.
Yes, they will. And, if we get some snowstorms coming in and we have some snow in the driveway, if you have a neighbor, either, drive into your driveway so that it appears that someone's home. Put your lights on timers so that it appears as if someone is in the home.
Well, that's some great advice. Is there anything else we need to know this time of year?
Always be aware of your surroundings. That's the most important. Trust your gut. If you feel uncomfortable, get someone to walk you out to your car, or if it's something that, in your neighborhood, call the police. Well, that's what we're here for.
Okay. Give us the number if people have any concerns or just need more information.
For more information on crime prevention, my telephone number is 419-221-5184. To report a suspicious activity, the number is 419-227-4444.
Great. I appreciate you coming in today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Cassandra Barrows from the Lima Police Department. I'm Ann Decker, and this is Community Focus on GTV2.
The The Allen County Police Chiefs Association wants to keep you from becoming a victim of crime over the holiday season.
Don't carry large amounts of cash and avoid leaving valuables unattended in carts, counters, or dressing rooms. Trust your instincts. If someone looks suspicious, don't leave the store alone. Shop with others or ask store security to escort you.
Only shop online with well-established companies that utilize secure websites. Finally, drive safe and sober and have a wonderful and blessed holiday season.
My joints ached and I was always tired.
I was always cold, I couldn't concentrate, and my body hurt all over.
My doctor told me I had lupus. Women of childbearing age, and especially African American women, are at higher risk.
If you suspect that you have lupus, you should contact your doctor.
You're invited to attend the local lupus support group meetings on the second Thursday of each month at 1 o'clock at Lima Towers. For further information, go to connectedhands.org.
This is a nice neighborhood. It is. Is that the house we live in, Mom? Yes. Look at all the kids around here, Mom. I like this house.
Hi, we're here about the house.
It's rented.
It's against the law to deny people the opportunity to live where they want and can afford. If you feel that you've been treated unfairly, give LACA a call and we'll look into your complaint. LACA's fair housing services are free, so call today and get the housing you deserve. 419-227-2586. Let's all do our part to keep the Ottawa River clean and healthy. Clean trash and debris from storm drains to keep them from being washed into the river. Your actions matter.
Over the last few decades, the Humane Society of Allen County has been the home to many great animals looking for many great homes. It's time we share our passion with you. See how you can help animal advocacy in our community by visiting hsoac.org.
We're back on Community Focus. I'm Ann Decker, and Cindy Tenwalde is here from the Chamber of Commerce, and we are just wrapping up the Chamber's 125th anniversary year.
And it's been a great celebration year for us to celebrate 125 years as a chamber in the community. We kind of wrapped it up with our holiday hoopla celebration in December. It was a great opportunity for us to celebrate our move to downtown Lima in the new building. And our Center for Business Services, which is located on the south side of the Civic Center, has been great for all of us, all the organizations, the Economic Development and Convention Visitors Bureau, Downtown Lima, Allen Lima Leadership, College Access, all of us to be together in the Entrepreneur Center in one building to serve business needs for our community.
It is a great place to stop by. Really, it's one-stop shopping if you have a business.
Absolutely. And that was important to us when we were moving, from our other facility, is to stay together and make it easy for people to access us, because each of us serve a different need for business, and we wanted to make sure that we were very visible and hopefully encourage future business in downtown Lima.
Well, let's look ahead to 2013, and it's your 126th year, and what do you have coming up for us?
Well, we're going to kick off the year with our breakfast, our annual chamber breakfast, which we do the last Friday in January. It's the 25th. Our topic is called Mining the Talent. And Jeff Orovitz with Meadowcoat is going to be our keynote speaker. We have a trivia contest that we're going to work on, see what everybody's how they know the facts. Facts of Allen County. So it's just a chance for us to kind of share what we've worked on the past year, but more importantly, what we're working on for this next year and the direction of the community. And mining the talent is important to us. We're working with local educators, manufacturing, and just trying to determine the future needs of business workforce and how we can all work together to keep the talent that we have here and get them educated for the types of positions that are going to be in the future.
We have some of our favorite programs coming back in the new year.
We do. After the forecast breakfast, then we start off with we're actually then accepting nominations for our Small Business Awards, and so people can go to our website and nominate a business for that. And then we're kick off our Grow and Reinvent, which is our business-to-business expo. And then Putt Around Town is going to be in April, and we're going to have a whole new format for that. So, and then we just keep going on throughout the year with everything that we've got going on.
The Chamber is so much fun.
We have so much going on. It's just, and we really try to focus on, different, with our connections and mid to upper level management, our women in business, and our Wake, Rally, and Roll. It's all a different audience, but we've always got something going on.
Well, besides all the fun events, if somebody is looking at joining the Chamber for next year, what benefits do they get as a business owner?
Well, first of all, when we're talking about the networking, I mean, that's obviously important in this community. It's very easy to network with other businesses in our chamber events. Our breakfast itself has over 450 people, so that's important. The other part is, one of the things that we feel is very important is our group purchasing discount programs. We have savings on group health insurance, obviously a major cost of business for small business. Also for workers' compensation, now is the time to look into group rating, also group retro. We partner with Shakely to do that. The health insurance is partnered through Anthem, but is available through all your local agents. And then, of course, the discount program we have with Office Depot. So we're always looking at ways that we can help small business save more money. And obviously, those three areas are things that have a huge impact on their business. So that's important. We also are an advocate for small business, and we have different legislative forums and topical forums. We focused on healthcare reform and things like that. So we're here to serve business and to help them grow and succeed. And in any way we can do that, we encourage them to be a part of the chamber and support us.
If people want more information, how do they get it?
They can call us. We're there at 419-222-6045. Or they can go on our website. It's limachamber.com.
And there are some great discount coupons and all kinds of information about stuff going on around town, and it's really a great resource.
Yeah, and lots of links to other things that are going on in the community as well. So
okay,
encourage you to visit us.
Thank you for coming in today.
Sure, thank you.
Cindy Tenwalde from the Chamber of Commerce. I'm Ann Decker, and this is Community Focus on GTV2.